So if 50% of people are going to hate you, 50% of people are going to like you, what should be your mission? What should be your focus? The focus should be to get those 50% of people that like you and get those people to love you.
Maybe you're thinking, it's too late for change. You're already established and life is good, but it's definitely not great. Welcome to The People's Coach, your guide to living with more purpose and fulfillment. This is how life optimization should be. Brought to you by our host, Angelo Liloc.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the People's Coach podcast. I'm Angelo, I'm your host, and I'm speaking to all the coaches and consultants out there right now. I know a lot of you guys listen to the show, and a lot of you guys have been commenting and messaging on how much value and information you're getting from here. And I want to share this. I personally believe this is the number one marketing tip that I can give to everyone out there, all the coaches, consultants, leaders, whatever leadership position or a person of influence, right? If you are a person of influence and you are in business and you are in service of other people, this is going to be my number one marketing tool for you. All right. And it's very simple. If everyone is going left, go right. Yeah. One more time. If everybody is going left, go right. One of the reasons that I was able to find so much success in my coaching career was because I watched what my competition was doing. I watched what the other people, other coaches, consultants, leaders, influencers, whatever you want to call them, I watched what they were doing and I did the opposite. Here's the thing. A lot of people think the masses are right, but you know what? If everyone is going left and you go right, just by doing that alone, you stand out. And the name of the game is to stand out in a world where everyone is trying to conform and everyone's trying to be like each other and everyone's trying to be the same. I mean, think back in your high school days, right? All you really wanted to do was fit in. You didn't really want to be different. You just wanted to fit in and be accepted, be part of the cool kids, right? Sit at the cool kid table, be friends with the cool people because you wanted to fit in. And then you get into college and then you get into adulthood. And now you want to be different, right? When you're applying for jobs, when you're trying to apply for careers, you're trying to tell the employer or the business owner or whoever how you are different. You're trying to sell yourself that I am different because I'm better, or I am better because I'm different, right? Now you're starting to piece it together. In high school, you were trying to fit in. And now when you're in adulthood, you're trying to be different. And that is what you got to start to do. You have to embrace the things that make you different, the stories that make you different, the experiences that make you different. All these things add up to who you are today. And if you are that coach and you are that consultant and you're listening to the show right now, embrace just these differentiators, because these are what's going to make clients react to you. They are going to, y'all got me going now. At the end of the day, regardless of who you are or how good you are of a coach or a consultant, 50% of people are going to like you. 50% of people are going to hate you. That's just the name of the game. Trust me, I've tried to sway that in my favor. For the longest time, I was trying to get everyone to like me. I wanted to please people. I wanted everyone to be happy, right? And even that was after my law enforcement career, where people told me to F off and I'm going to kill you and all these crazy things. I still wanted that, right? I still wanted people to like me and people to accept me. My real success, and success differentiates from everyone, but my real success when my business started to grow was when I accepted that I was different. And not just that, I was okay with that. Keyword, I accepted it and I was okay with it. And once I embraced this person who I've become, this person who is unlike everyone else, I am I'm not trying to say I'm anything special. I just know that I myself am special. If that makes sense, right? I'm not trying to say like I'm better or worse than anybody else. I just know that, hey, I just have I have a purpose, and I can't let other people's opinions dictate whether I go through with that purpose or not. So if 50% of people are going to hate you, 50% of people are going to like you, what should be your mission? What should be your focus? The focus should be to get those 50% of people that like you and get those people to love you. Get those 50% of people who like you and get those people to love you, because you just need to embrace who you are. Speak to the people who you have that real connection to, the people who relate with your story. And when they look at you like, damn, I get that. You know, a lot of people, a lot of my clients now, whether they're entrepreneurs, athletes, whatever that may be, I believe one of the reasons that they are attracted to me and my coaching style is because I've been through some really dark times. So I believe when you go through some really dark times, you attract other people who have done that as well. And you don't just attract them. And some of you will get this and some of you won't. This may be a little too deep for you, but check this out. When you go through some stuff, some real dark stuff, for some reason, you kind of see that in other people, don't you? Right? Because I've been through some really dark times, some very, very dark times in my life. Whenever I get to talk to someone who, even if I didn't really hear their story, just the way they speak, the way their energy is, the way they hold themselves, right? The confidence that they have, I can tell like this person's been through some crap too. Maybe not the exact same situation like I did, but I believe when you touch that darkness, you start to see other people who have been in that darkness as well. Let that sink in for a moment. All the experiences, both positive and right now really the negative, because those are the things that are molding us, right? It's not the wins that mold us, it's the losses, the negative, all the things that cause us to change. Because really we only change for two reasons: pain and pleasure. Pleasure, short-lived. Everyone's chasing pleasure. Pain is a real catalyst to change. So if we are experiencing this pain, we are better able to recognize that same or similar pain in other people. Now you start to embrace your story. Now you start to become more relatable. Listen, all you coaches and consultants, I just literally gave you a $50,000 lesson masterclass on marketing. This is literally what I did. Like, no joke. Like, that was my thing. For real. People went left, I went right. People tried to be like everybody else. People tried to be like a Tony Robbins or an Ed Milet. They tried to copy or mimic him, mimic them. And don't get me wrong, I did too. I've been there. But the real success, my real power came from when everyone was going left, I went right. And I embraced the things that made me different. I embraced my story and I stepped into my power. I stepped into the story that God placed into my life. No one can walk that path but you just need to step into it. Stop trying to fit in and embrace who you are. Have a great Monday, y'all. I'll see you next week. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope that you enjoyed the show. Make sure you follow me at angeloliloc.com. That's ANGELOLILOC. You'll receive our weekly newsletters, any updates, any events, giveaways, all that kind of stuff every week straight to your inbox. All right, we want to make sure that it's easy and convenient for you. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.